Alright, internal number 107. I think this is 104th place.
Okay. 104. Let me double check that because I have the lister here. Yes. This is the camping episode by Silva Teixeira. If I'm pronouncing that right.
The camping episode. Mario goes camping. The end.
Yay!
I can't believe Mario going camping.
Can't believe Mario's fucking dead.
We didn't say anything about him dying.
Yet.
Oh. Well, we'll see. He's going on a camping episode. Almost died to those Goombas. Whoa. Almost.
I saw that. I like the red leaves. It's a shame the background's kind of funky colored.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a funky color in the back there.
It's a shame you can't fix the Charge and Chuck's arms because we can't recolor them. I fixed it by making the whole Charge and Chuck blue because that's what they're supposed to be.
It's true. Nope. Bye, Yosh.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Beware, it is dangerous walk through the forest at night.
Nod sagely.
That Koopa looks like he spent too much time out in the sun.
It'd be nice to the Koopas.
Is that real? Yeah, that's just... okay, that's just there.
Okay. Isn't it nice to just get moons without having to, like, spend 8 hours searching the level?
Uh-oh. I should leave.
Uh-oh. You should.
Ah, I almost went down again. Okay.
Safe-ish.
Yep, it's flat.
Yay!
You can probably guess why it kind of scored lower.
Yeah.
Camping episode. Alright, I gave it a 24 out of 100.
Oof.
I did give it, so I kind of put my scores like, I score from like 50 points and kind of go up or down. So I gave it like the average score for aesthetics, because I kind of did like the palettes. But in design, I only gave it 11 out of 60 points, and creativity only got 8 out of 30. So I said, there isn't much to this level, to be honest. It's nothing but going to the right on very flat ground, jumping on or over enemies until you hit the end. Nothing gets done with the nighttime idea, no enemy interactions are explored, Lakitu isn't even a threat because he's always at a height Mario can bounce on him. There's just nothing really interesting about how this level is designed, sorry to say. Palettes were pretty decent at least. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Wow.
I mean, what else can I say?
Yeah.
I mean, we just went through it. We barely said anything.
It exists.
Yeah, I mean, there just wasn't like an idea or anything to go on.
I'm gonna use the dirtier word. It was a romp.
You can't say that here. Get out of my house.
I'm not even at your house.
That's right. Not this time.
Not this time, unfortunately. I'm sorry, everyone.
Shake my fist. I'm gonna have to throw out that coffee milk, by the way. Alright, let's keep going. Next one, 106. So I'm just going down that list that you sent me, you know? You can just kind of keep up. So 106.
Yeah. 106 is tied for 93rd place?
Yeah, 93rd place.
It is level entry by Flabort. Flabort. I
Flabort.
said that wrong the first time.
I can't believe that Bowser stole Peach again.
I can. It's the Switch Palace.
It is. It's actually the Switch Palace. You ever wanted to see me play normal Mario? Well, here you go. I can play some normal Mario.
No, you can't.
You bet I can't. Oh, I did it.
Yay!
I did the yump, or whatever it's called.
That's called a yump, yeah.
It is called a yump. I don't know why. I think this might have been one of the last levels I played. If it's the one I'm thinking
check your list. I have like 80 tabs open.
Yeah, but that's nothing new. Oh, I didn't get to
sure?
it too. Oh, something's happening over there. Okay.
Yes, this was the 112th one you played.
Yeah, okay, I think I remember this one then.
Oh no.
Not in a bad... Well, I mean, it wasn't great, but I just remember it for... Because it wasn't stuck in the middle of the contest. The middle kind of... The beginning and the middle kind of are a blur to me, because we judge these over the span of a month.
Mm-hmm.
This level's big fault is it's a big level with no compelling reason to kind of explore around, and yet there's like 5 paths through it.
So you're saying it's a Sonic level?
Honestly, yeah, except there's no momentum. But it just kind of... It has a lot of paths, and it would have benefited from not having a lot of paths.
No paths.
Like, it looks more complicated than it is. But it's just not really that complicated at all.
Mm-hmm.
I remember looking at it in Lunar Magic, and I kind of like mapped out in my head where the paths are in this level, or what, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of splits itself around like 3 different ways or whatever, and then converges for the midpoint, and then kind of splits around a whole bunch more. I'm making it, challenging myself here, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of go under this guy, and that's the end of the level. Do you have mine? My notes for it?
Yes.
I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna go through like the bottom path.
Okay.
So let me. How much did I write on it?
About a solid paragraph.
Let me have you go through that.
Oh boy.
It's one paragraph. You've spoken more than one paragraph tonight.
I'm worried about stumbling over my words.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. This level is pretty wide open, but doesn't really seem to do anything major with all of its space. Despite all the ghosts and climbing Koopas, it kind of feels empty with how much open space there is. It was also pretty easy, although that might just be because of how generous you were with power-ups and green exclamation mark blocks. There's about 3 different ways you can get through the level at any given time, and no one path really seems like the correct one to take. Instead, each one just has a variety of enemies tossed in with seemingly little thought behind their placements. Sometimes, too many enemies were placed for some of them to spawn. I noticed that the flipping gates didn't activate until later. I noticed the flipping gates didn't activate later in the level. Looking in Lunar Magic, you didn't use the SA1 sprite header to allow for more enemies. Palettes are a little drab too, mostly being desaturated or strangely colored. By trying to present many paths to the player take, you end up making 3 very average paths instead of 1 great path. Big levels or not, I think you'd do well just to put a little more focus in your level designs. It's functional, but it's just not that great.
And there were at the end.
That's your words, yeah.
Yeah. And we're at the end. Well, you see, like, it's just a bunch of different paths, and there's not much to them other than the enemies have changed.
I will say, it might not be SA1 not using SA1. In my level, I ran into sprites disappearing with the SA1 header.
I actually did look it up.
Oh, you actually did?
I looked it up
Okay.
because of the gates not working, and that tipped me off, like, maybe they didn't use it.
Okay. I had that problem while using it because the sprites I used ate up a bajillion sprite slots.
Yeah, so
Oops.
what did I give it for a score?
45.
What did the others do?
Where? Level entry. 51, 55, and 33.
Yeah.
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 It got a 4 for aesthetics.
Yeah, because it was mostly just the palettes were a little weird. You can kind of see they were kind of like gray. Like, you can see... You'll be able to see because of the mouse, I think, Ty. I think the mouse gets transferred on Discord.
Yeah.
You can see kind of like the shading is sort of odd on some of these.
It's a very odd gradient.
It doesn't follow the normal design gradient. Like, you look like here, you know, on the brickwork, the wooden blocks up where Mario's looking.
There's a color missing. There's one color that got doubled, it looks like.
Yeah. So that's kind of just what I meant. Anyway, that was level entry. Look, I just write what I say. Alright, moving on. Number 105, internal 105, should be 17th place.
But, YESCROLL by Yogui. Yogui. Oh!
No.
No.
Oh no, it's an auto-scroll level. Wait, maybe it's a good one? You be the judge. Yes, you.
You think auto-scroll level's good.
Life farm. Oh, wait. Infinite lives.
Many ways of getting lives, just in case.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 different life farms in there. Yes, scroll. Oh, okay, I remember this level. This is actually a really cool level. Which is probably why it went up pretty high.
That boy ain't sliding.
That guy is. I shouldn't have stopped sliding. So, auto-scrollers are usually kind of iffy, but this one ends up being really clever.
I never played this one, so I guess I'll see.
Its cleverness comes from that sub-level. So this level ends up using the big levels.
Oh.
And the auto-scroller to present a bunch of different paths that you have to take.
That's cool. I like that.
And you have to get through the correct ones in order to
proceed.
Yeah. I think yeah, because then you loop out here, and if you fall back down, you have to do the loop again. But if you don't, you can stick around. Oh, shoot. I think I have to do the loop again now.
Rip.
Yeah.
I got it immediately when I saw the 2 pipes.
Yep.
This is actually pretty cool.
So yeah, you end up looping back and forth through parts of this auto-scrolling level. Because with the vertical camera, like, allowing you to kind of go everywhere, it means that you can do, like, all sorts of different entrances and exits or whatever. But the neat thing here is you actually, by going through that pipe, it breaks the auto-scroller. So now the goal is to get back to the left. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have gone through that. That probably
No, you
reset
shouldn't
me.
have.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Why did I do that? I'm a
You
fool.
have done yourself.
I played myself, you're right. Curiosity got the better of me. That is one downside. Auto-scrollers, you can't really afford to go too slow. Especially if it gets reset. Because you'll eventually run out of time underneath our time rules, because we specifically did not allow people to reset the time. Because we didn't want people to take advantage of the timer.
A lot of people mentioned they felt like they had to in a couple levels, but I guess none of you guys encountered that. That would have come up in the judge comments if they were that close, right?
If it's levels where, if there were some levels where the timer felt too short.
A bit tight, yeah.
And I always made sure to mention it.
Okay. But nothing that was like, literally, you have to drop yourself in a pit here.
No. There were some levels that did feel like they were not, like, tested properly around it. And I scored them down appropriately. Like, levels that expect that you're gonna have to die or whatever. Also, I don't really know how you do the backwards auto-scroller in vanilla. But,
Oh, this might be, a
special scroller?
This might be moving layer 2.
It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not, because you do... I looked at it in Lunar Magic because I was like, how in the world did they manage this? And it is the original... it is the opening for the level. But I don't really know how this works, and you'll see in a second what I don't understand.
Oh! Excuse me?
Yeah. But I mean, we looked at it, and I looked at it, and it does have a sprite command on it, like a vanilla movement command. It's like one of the special scrollers or something? I don't know.
But nobody ever thought to use this before?
That's the thing, I don't know if it's in combination with some other effect, or like maybe putting two scrollers in the same place. I don't know if you can combine scrollers and make them mess up.
It looks like it's a combo. It needed big levels to function right, essentially.
Oh shoot. I just somehow missed all that platform.
I know there was a vanilla scroller that eventually got dummied out of Lunar Magic, a really old one.
Yeah.
That would go all the way right and then scroll vertically up, and it was like smushing together. It was really weird to actually use, and it was unused in Vanilla Mario World.
Yeah, I remember you had to set it in a horizontal level and then build
the vertical level into the horizontal screens.
Yeah, it was. I remember only seeing it done once in a tech demo. I think probably Small Hacker did it.
Tsukasa in the Jewel level design contest based their level around it.
Oh.
That's why we couldn't do a compilation. Because it required a version of Lunar Magic that was so old.
That's funny.
I made a level that had dig-in chucks and line guides.
Oh, so you made a level.
Yeah.
I am contractually allowed to give my friend Tai as much shit as I want.
Look, I know it's a problem. I know I keep doing it. I can't help myself. They're my favorite sprites. I love line guided like obstacles. Like they work really well.
So here's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how this is working. I think it's just like a bunch of scrollers kind of running into each other. But I'm really not sure. I think I might be hearing thunder outside.
Ooh. That's it, LP dies.
It better not. Okay, fine, we're taking that. I don't want to kill those guys, I need them.
Exclamation mark. What could that possibly mean?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Oh no!
a sliding assault.
That
That was neat.
was neat. Congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you for
Okay.
rescuing me. My name is Yes.
On my way to rescue my friends.
Yes.
That's the name of the band.
Congrats. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me read what I had to say about
Yeah,
it.
you have words to say.
Oh yeah, it was one of the first levels I played. It was the 10th level I played. I gave it a 75. I said, I was worried when you said it was an auto-scroller, but I think you did some really neat things with them in big levels. I was pretty impressed. Wrapping around the cave a couple times at different heights with the auto-scroller was a nice idea, and breaking the auto-scroller with a pipe transition, allowing you to explore the place without being on rails, was a good way to transition to the second half. I'm not really sure how you managed to make the auto-scroller work like you did for the second half, but I thought it was really neat to have this lengthy scroller that went up, left, right, and oscillated a little bit too. Kept me on my toes, wondering what would happen next. I do recognize that had I died more, maybe I wouldn't be feeling as good as I am about it, since auto-scrollers do mean you're having to wait a fixed amount of time each life, but you kept the player relatively active with enemies and obstacles, so it never felt like I was waiting too long to continue. Nice job.
Yeah, it caught me really off guard. I think the sub-level is the part I like the most, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting in a chocolate setting instead of a vanilla one to have it just keep going. Like you just keep climbing up as the level repeats itself instead of having to go through pipes.
Yeah, like have it wrap around somehow.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
They changed the overworld.
Yeah, they did. A
A little bit up there. Look at the waves clashing. That's weird. Look, I'm tired.
I think it's on a sub-map, actually. Anyway, we're at an hour recording. Should we stop this for now? Take a break in case the thunder actually hits? I want to save this recording.
Save the recording. We can take a short break.
We can come back. Alright.
We can go back.
We'll be back.